Hey guys, welcome to Art2. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about helping you sell your art online through print on demand. And today's video is a little bit different than the format that we normally put out videos in. This is more of a free-flowing idea kind of show that I wanted to put together for the last little while. I wanted to have at least maybe once a week where I can just have a video that would discuss print on demand as a topic and provide you with some of the things that are going on in the print on demand community or some of the things that I might be working on for the week. Just to kind of touch base with you guys, maybe answer questions, things along those lines, and have more of a unstructured format where we can just talk about anything that's related to print on demand or maybe even passive income. I'm not sure exactly the direction I'm going to take this in, but I was hoping to do this maybe once a week, have maybe a 20-minute show that you guys could, whatever you put in the comments, maybe I can answer them, maybe I can take some of the questions that I get from different videos and put it into maybe this format every week. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, definitely leave me a comment on what you'd like us to do with these videos going forward so that I can kind of have more of a structure of what I want to do when it comes to putting this together. And I'm thinking of calling it just the R2 Print on Demand Show. So if that sounds cool, let's get into it. So a little bit about myself. I've been doing a lot of different e-commerce businesses over the years, and I want to share that information with you guys. And that's why I've put this channel together, because I've learned a lot about selling things online over the last part of my life. It's been a great number of years that I've been doing this. So I've accumulated a lot of knowledge about print on demand and selling things online and running a business. So if I can share that in these videos and help you guys out, I know I really appreciated all the content creators from when I was starting out that had put out things that guided me in a direction that I was able to find my way in certain businesses or certain ideas that I was able to take to the next level because I had listened to some of these people sharing their experiences and it really helped me. So I'm hoping that this format, this channel can help you guys accomplish some of that when it comes to print on demand and making some extra passive income. So basically I joined a few print on demand websites back in the day, and as most of you would know from joining print on demand sites, sales don't always happen overnight. They take a bit of time, and sometimes you have to be patient and wait and keep at it. Now I know that if I had quit at the beginning, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am now. I wouldn't have had all the sales that I've gotten through print on demand. I wouldn't have gotten to this channel. I wouldn't have gotten to share this information with you guys. It would have just been another thing that I left behind. And I don't believe in just quitting things unless there's really no further way to take something. So I kept at it and I kept uploading and I kept trying different websites. And eventually I started to get sales. And I also developed my art skill, because I think that one of the things that's really important about print on demand is that not everybody is an artist and not everybody is skilled at creating art. But if you take a look at some of the things that you are creating and compare it to what people are looking for online, you can kind of see, is this going to be something that would be successful as a print on demand product? And I like to look at other merchants and see what kind of things they're selling. So I'll walk into a retail store and I'll look at the t-shirts, I'll look at all the different designs and see if there's something there that I can maybe not copy, but maybe be inspired to create a design around something that I've seen. So I always have my phone with me, so I'm always taking pictures of different designs, different things, and then I'll come back and I'll start, rough sketching or doing something of what I've seen and try to put it into my own original idea. So maybe I like an element from a shirt, not necessarily I'm going to take the design. Maybe they have like Pac-Man on there. Obviously I can't use Pac-Man in my design, but I certainly can use some of the graphics that are in the background or some of the text, the way that it's laid out. Some of those design elements are really important to focus on and learn from, because those are how you're going to create new designs. So basically when you learn how to draw, learn how to create art, you're basically starting off from scratch. Yes, you're learning on your own. When you're a kid, you're drawing, stick figures, whatever it might be. But then you move on to different things and you want to learn how to paint. You want to learn how to use watercolors. You'll start to get lessons. You'll start to seek out books that might give you the information on how to use those tools. And the same thing with print on demand and designs that you're going to be creating for these websites. And if you want to sell them, you're going to have to start gathering some knowledge on your own of how to take and evolve your style. You want to make sure that you're not just putting up text-based designs. I mean, they do sell, but it's much better if you can take the text and then have some other design elements. And I think with t-shirts, it's not just about what you draw or what you put on the shirt. There's a lot of different things that go into commercial t-shirts. If you look at some of the printing, the typography, the styles that they use, the backgrounds behind an image, all the stuff has been proven to work for these types of styles, and the artists that are doing them have really gotten good at creating t-shirts that sell. So if you're going to a major store and you see something that sells there, you're probably looking at somebody who's doing this for a long time and has created some designs for t-shirts that are going to sell. So you want to take some of the things that you can learn from them and incorporate it into your own work. So I hope that makes sense. So basically that's what I've been doing, is trying to educate myself, going into different environments where I can learn and getting the skills up to par so that I can start creating my own things. So once I learned all these different aspects, and trust me, you don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be the next, Leonardo da Vinci. You can draw something basic, but if you know how to add design elements, styles, and with so much digital technology that we have now, you can create original pieces of work just by using the technology that you already have on your phone or on your computer. So don't let not knowing how to be, the world's greatest artist stop you from creating designs for t-shirts, because that's totally not a necessary thing. When it comes to creating t-shirts, you can use all sorts of different technology and come up with some really cool designs that you can sell. So don't worry about that. But do learn different elements, different software, different things that can help you evolve your skills. So if that makes sense, that's how I got started, and that's how I ended up making my first designs. And every time I learned something new and I incorporated it, I see better results. And I think that's something that you guys need to focus on, is that if you're not getting results for some of the things that you're doing, change it up. Try new things, try new fonts, try different colors. Colors are really important too. So pay attention to the colors that you're using in your designs and seeing if it pops out, if people are attracted to the certain color palette that you might be using. These are all things that I learned from just basically observing and trying new things, trial and error. And eventually I got good at it, and I started to sell some of the designs that I created on different platforms. Now, the other thing too was I started to join more platforms. So the more platforms that I joined, the better chance I had of my art being seen by more eyeballs and getting more sales. And I always share this in the videos with you guys because I think it's the most important thing, is that you got to realize that if you only have a handful of designs in this big thing called the internet, to be found and to have a large number of people buy that design or even find that design is very, very slim. So the more things that you have your art on, the better chance that you have of making a sale. So that means if you joined Redbubble and you uploaded 10 designs, those 10 designs might be enabled on all the products that Redbubble has available to sell. But when people are looking in the grand scheme of things, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. So you want to have more designs enabled on more products, and then across different platforms. So you'll have Redbubble, Society6, Designed by Human, Zazzle, Spreadshirt. You'll have all these different platforms that you're on, and eventually the sales start coming. They don't come quick sometimes, but they do come. And then eventually you start to make money, and hopefully it'll be a nice passive income that you'll generate after you've uploaded a whole bunch of designs. Now, I always tell people that aim for 100 designs, because 100 designs is a good number to work with when it comes to print on demand. That gives you enough data to sort of trial and error and see if what you're doing is working. And if you're not getting a sale after you've uploaded 100 designs, then you need to change something. And you can ask friends and family members to help you with that. It's all about redeveloping your skills and reassigning or redeveloping things that, or maybe you just need to reassess the situation and see what you need to do going forward, and maybe learn a little bit more of what is selling on these platforms and seeing if you can come up with something that works for that market. I used to be a full-time eBay seller and be on that platform a lot. And then gradually I started dropship on eBay. Then I started to sell my print-on-demand designs through eBay. So it's become one of the marketplaces that really, I guess, would launch my e-commerce career, if you want to call it that. So I think you got to just try different things and learn different things. There are so many videos on YouTube, and there's so many people that can teach you all sorts of great things on this platform that it's really worth looking up the things that you want to learn and just go crazy and watch all the videos that you can on that one subject until you become, an expert on that subject. And now you can even teach someone else about what you just learned because you've got so much knowledge from all these other people that have shared it with you. So we're going to call this R2 Print on Demand show number 1. And if you guys enjoy this content, and if you want me to continue to make more of these videos in a show format, then leave me some comments on things that you want to talk about in these videos or want me some stuff for you guys. And if you guys like this type of content, if you feel that this is a format that I should continue, then certainly leave me some comments down below. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer in some of the future videos, please leave them down below, and I definitely will try to get to your questions and see if I can answer them in one of these videos. And I don't know, leave me a comment on how you felt that R2 Print on Demand show number 1 went. Is it something that you guys are interested in? Yay, nay? Let me know. I appreciate everybody's comments. So until the next video, guys, keep uploading, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day, guys.